And so
Hmm.
that day was a Valentine show at Sky Mall somewhere in Songotedo.
Hmm.
I am Short Family. Short Family, the comedian, was the one that invited me to come. And I got there. I saw that okay, we were having the show. I saw that there was a lot of obedience in the building and all those stuff.
Hmm.
So what did I do? I decided to make myself the butt of the joke. I say even me where they shout say on your mandate a day. Now me they tell obedience now, say I beg made a shift for me, make her sit down. Say the mandate say leg don't they pay me. Say somebody now mentioned that Peter Obi. And I said, I said Peter Obi go watch football. Say the day where Peter Obi go, say we win. Oh. Say na so Shetima go. As Shetima go, say 6 people now die. Say so say the day where I call Shetima, we won't shake me. Now I say, oh God, I vote for you, no be to come die, you know. And I think one of the guys gave me money. I was like, so because say I know be obedient now, you don't want to spray me money. So the guy now gave me money and I say, God, make I pray for you. I say, in fact, make I kneel down, may you pray for me, you know. This was just the line of jokes where Idris came about me saying, voting Tinubu is my
Network. Don't call
let
more.
me play something, yeah.
Okay.
Because I had to call the boy that organized the show. I had to call. I didn't have Idris's number, but somebody eventually sent it to me. For my mind, I've supposed to even call him before even going on any live or even reacting to the issue. Let me have his own words. You understand? To back up his claim. Maybe if he talk to my face, or maybe not body sweet him that the way the interview and when they talk. This is Short Family. I don't know if you can see it. That's Short Family. This is our conversation. No. I mean, they call you because of this video where they see online where they say, when I get your show, they perform. Say, I talk, say, I better go, Mona, forgive me, now mistake I make, where I vote Tinubu. No, he go this honest podcast with them, they do. Because he hear me where they talk, say, na mistake I make, say, I the crack joke, I come to say, na mistake I make, where I vote Tinubu. Don't you talk to Idris? I'm shocked. For the show where we did, no, besides just a crack joke about how the obedient they have me online. And I use the crack joke. Where he call here, where I say, I don't know who I vote. I vote Tinubu. No, but they do the thing now. You don't understand. People just post them. Yes, I understand. What sort of this thing is that? And if I talk now, you come like say they insulted any person. Yes, sir. Say as you know this, you can imagine that you see the way all of us reacted to him with so much joy and respect that the why he go make this kind of statement where see tell her, say, I thought, say, come on, forgive me, oh, I make mistake, oh.
He don't know the difference between comedy and reality.
Even for the comedy, did I even say that? So that the freeze you heard from short family. I'm not somebody who will want to start trading words with Idris and other stuff. And for people to know, I not be person we make a choice. We go come the back out say, oh, he make this choice. When I take a decision, I don't regret it. I said it, if this election were to hold tomorrow, I would still vote Tinubu. I don't owe it to anybody. I had my reasons for voting Tinubu, and my reasons are valid to me. And I say it this way. The same way you believe in Shawara, that the freeze, as somebody who grew up in Lagos, and you once worked in Cool FM. I don't know when Cool FM moved to their office in VI, but I'm very sure that you remember that you probably will remember what Morocco Sanford used to look like before Tinubu became the governor of Lagos State. And I remember the place that they concessioned to Oriental Hotel today was a dump site.
Where they used to sell fish.
Now, around that side, my school day behind where Zenith Bank headquarters day today. You understand me? And Morocco Sanford used to be our bus stop, or that Ajosi Adeogu roundabout used to be where we come down and we walk the rest to school. So, going up in Lagos and seeing what that place has become, not many of us today would have been proud to say we get house for Lekki or Sapa, London, and all those places. Not many of us. But somebody made those places viable for us to call it home today. You know? And there was a time that insecurity, you know what I the talk. The years of Bacchus nightclub.
Yes.
Before it became Club 57 and all those stuff. If not for the advent of Tinubu governorship in Lagos, how many of us they do late night? Somebody brought a sense of security back into Lagos after Marwa left. Because somebody they write when Marwa a joke to you. When Marwa left Lagos and Operation Sweep left, Lagos became a den of thieves. Unless for anybody we won't lie. That was when armed robbers were bold enough to write letters to houses to say that they can't rob. And I remember how Tinubu, that time the operation, it was OPC that first started before they started IRS. You know? So all this one where people they talk, I made my choice. Tinubu is my choice. Whether you like it or not, I don't care. I didn't make my choice for you. I made my choice for myself. So whatever you want to say, to hell with you. I don't send you first. Maybe you first know. Whatever you want to say, I don't send you. Right now, are Nigerians suffering? Should we be empathetic towards the suffering of Nigerians? Yes. Should we call government out and tell them to do the right thing? Absolutely.
Yes.
We'll call them out. We'll tell them to do the right thing. I tell people that one of the first big mistake that was made by this administration was the fact that the legislators decided to buy themselves SUVs, spending such an amount of money to buy SUV. This is not something that the executive had power over. It was the handiwork of the legislator. And one of the senators, I remember when they interviewed him, was talking about the road to our constituencies are bad, and that is why we had to, use this kind of SUV. I think that was a flimsy excuse that shouldn't be coming out from somebody who should be empathetic towards Nigerians. If we are going to say it, when Tinubu started his administration, and then they had a lot of people going with him on trip, everybody called it out, and he decided to reduce, you understand, the number of aides that go with him on foreign trips and even within Nigeria. This is a good step in the right direction. The second thing is, I, as a person, would expect that they will put some of the presidential planes for sale, to show people that they really want to cut down on governance. And again, most of the time when we talk about cutting down the cost of governance, people don't really look at our recurrent expenditure. And most of this recurrent expenditure are salaries of civil servants. People know they look in that direction. And some of these civil servants are the ones, now them be the middleman between contractors and government. And these are some of the people that cause the biggest havoc in this nation. But people know they see that aspect. And, I see some people comment and they say, bring your family back to Nigeria and all the stuff. And I laugh at the level of stupidity of some of the people that we call Nigerians. And you wonder whether they are really willing to learn or they just want to remain perpetually stupid. First, I am married to a woman who has a choice. My wife in 2019 decided to go and study in the UK, and she decided to remain in the UK. Peter Obi trained his children in the UK. The day where Peter Obi bring all the children back to Nigeria, I will relocate my family, come back. Since you want to be stupid. But Peter Obi will not bring his son back to Nigeria because of his sexual affinity. What is wrong with you people? Yes, now.
Affinity, Peter Obi. What's wrong with his affinity?
The story is all over the internet. They should go and read it for themselves. These people can be so stupid. They think that because we support somebody doesn't mean that we're all stupid. Some of us decide to keep quiet for you people doesn't mean that we can't tackle you people head on. What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you people? Peter Obi lived in the UK. When he came back from the UK, he lived in Lagos. Did he live in Anambra? After he finished his 8-year tenure in Anambra, didn't he come back to Lagos? When Peter Obi himself, he said it on the microphone that when his daughter came back his daughter came from the UK to Nigeria, and the daughter wanted to work, that he couldn't put his daughter to work in the civil service of Anambra State, that he brought his daughter to come and work in Lagos because of insecurity. Is it not somebody that made Lagos conducive for Peter Obi to be able to send his daughter to come and work in Lagos State? What's wrong with you people? When Ngige was the governor of Anambra State, Ngige increased the IGR of Anambra from whether 4 billion yearly to 7.6 billion yearly. Peter Obi for 8 years could only increase it to 7.8 billion or 8 billion naira yearly. That's just 400 million naira that climbed on it yearly. But somebody in Lagos State increased Lagos State IGR from 600 million to 5 billion monthly. And you want to compare that person with me in terms of who can generate revenue? What's wrong with you people? You have your choice. I made my choice. Make your own. And keep short. If you cannot present a superior argument, what's the insult for? If you cannot present a superior argument, what is the insult for? That is freeze. There was a time in this Lagos, all the people that are clamoring for Peter Obi today, where would they talk? The likes of Nobu, who I still have an issue with. all of them, when it blow them, was it not the first cinema that was built in Lagos on the Amadu Bello Way, Silverbird Cinema? Not before friends, most of them start to they do this their entertainment stuff. When Obugwe was doing his program at Sueba, have you forgotten? Are you not in this industry? If somebody did not make Lagos conducive, would he have stayed back in Lagos? Would he have stayed back in Lagos? All the people that supported Obi today, all the things that they wrote about Obi in 2012, can they come outside now and tell us that those things where they write about Peter Obi, what would they read online? That they wrote it out of malice for him or just out of ignorance? If they can come and say that, then you can talk. We can start talking from there. Does Obi have the goodwill of the youth? Absolutely, yes. Doesn't matter. I made my choice. You make your choice. Once you people support somebody, you start insulting every other person. Present a superior argument to back up your claim. Somebody say I insult to be for without saying anything. Somebody will wake up tomorrow to come and say that Sanwo-Olu did not work in Lagos. Wake up tomorrow we say that what Sanwo-Olu did in Lagos was because Lagos.
Seyi, political arguments can get heated. So let's try to veer back to this whole gist about Eedris Abdul Karim.
Yes.
He started all this. Like I said, Idris is supposed to be an elder. I'll put it that way. Watching the kind of utterances he made during that interview, initially I was even feeling sorry for him that Charlie Boy misrepresented him. I even reached out to him. I said, Baba, this story where Charlie Boy they talk, nobody as we hear him. Only for him to get the same platform and go and start making assertions about everybody else. You and Idris, una get any beef before? Get waiting on a drag before?
No, you know, like if you notice when I played that audio from what is it called, from Short Family, I said we went to greet him. It was a cordial meeting. I don't know the body way sweet time. Even if you're an activist, you know, one of the things where they always make me laugh with Nigerians is the fact that Nigerians love activists who shout their cause, but they don't love activists to lead them. If not, a Ganifa were in me, we not have less than 1,000 votes in an election in Nigeria. If not, a Showore will probably have become a president in this country. Nigerians they love you to be an activist that shouts with them, but they don't want activists in the position of power. And one of the things where they always tell Showore, part of the mistake he keeps making, he put his activism ahead of his political career. And the more you keep doing that, it will not work. Somebody like Adams Oshiomhole, at a point, he had to shelve his activism and pursue politics. You have to be able to separate the two. You have to be able to separate the two. If you are unable to separate it, you will keep failing. And this is part of the things that Showore keeps making. This is part of the mistake that Showore is from my place in Ondo State. Showore is from my place in Ondo State. But sometimes when you try to tell them the truth, that they always feel like say, oh, maybe this person don't know what they talk about. And that is part of the problem. People who live on sarcophagy will keep making mistakes, which is part of what I'm telling the people in this government. You people, you clamor for some certain things, and then now you have it, and then you think you can just go quiet on the people. No, you can't go quiet on the people. You need to articulate your ideas to the people. Idris as a person, yes, we know you sang a song, Nigeria Jaga Jaga. When you sang the song, it was Obasanjo who was the president of this country. When China sang the song, Mr. President, lead us well, Mr. Senator, Senator well. When he sang the song, he was Obasanjo that was the president of this country. But today, people are whitewashing Obasanjo in the media to make it seem like Obasanjo is the best thing that happened to this country. Sometimes we need to sit back and retrace ourselves. That doesn't mean, for me as a person, I didn't vote. I didn't support Buhari. His first and second term, I didn't. Do you understand me? But when Buhari became the president of this country, the fact that I didn't support him, I didn't go on a protest until his tenure was about 2 years into his tenure. And I remember that particular protest. Two-Face pulled out of that protest. I went in that protest. Somewhere I was also part of that protest. In 2017, February 6th, precisely. You know, but then when you do these things, you have to, if you are protesting or you are coming into an argument, be informed. Be informed. Don't just come they shout. It is not by abuse. Abuse from now till tomorrow, it no means say your candidate go win. I don't know the body where sweet Idris when he talk. We talk so I can't tell and say make mistake. In fact, I didn't even see his interview before I put up the post that I put up when I said that if they conducted another election tomorrow, that I still would have voted Tinubu. I didn't even see his interview coming. You know? So I don't understand. You can't be the lone voice fighting everybody, and then you want everybody to respect you. What you don't want people to do to you, you are doing it to every other person. You came on to ridicule Two-Face, and at the same time you are telling Two-Face that Two-Face should be lenient enough to forgive Blackface for doing what you said Blackface did to him. Is that how it works?
God will bless you.
Is that how it works?
God will bless you.
Even if you want to tell Two-Face to forgive Blackface, you don't tell him that. No, Two-Face reserves the right to forgive or not to forgive. He reserves his right to forgive or not to forgive. All of us in this industry.
My problem with, you see, all this political. Me, I don't even want to talk about politics, because the reason why I don't want to talk about politics is because the people are suffering too much. The people are suffering. And this government needs to do something very, very quickly. So I will not talk about politics because they bite people for body. Even me, self, they bite us for body. But you see, that Idris matter. Idris puts himself in a place of righteousness, and that's a problem I have with him.
Exactly. You can't be the most righteous person in the industry.
Baba, all of us start this industry together. Idris no senior me for this industry. I know who senior me for this industry.
Baba, this is my 21 years. This is my 21. August this year will make it 21 years I've been in this industry. I've seen men come and left this industry. I tell you one story that happened in 2007. Do you understand me? I once backed up for nights at Lasu Lordina in 2007. In 2007, I went for a program in Ibadan. Do you understand? And Olumentain was the one who they brought to come and perform. Isaac Brown, I don't know if you know Isaac Brown. Isaac Brown for Ibadan. Olumentain, I they bring come perform.
Isaac Brown, where they work for Galaxy.
Galaxy that time now.
I know.
So I went backstage. Yes, now. When Isaac Brown, don't they do Miss Nigeria, all these mistakes around the country, then we can't do the grand finale for Ibadan. I went backstage to go and greet Olumentain. He bounced as they bounced me. And then I remember Isaac Brown telling me some things. Say, if you look at all these things, you use it to react. Do you understand me? Then you will probably not get to the point that you want to get to. And these are some of the things where people like us learn, where we settle our journey into the industry. Today, me and Olumentain, we go see, we will relate well. If I not tell Olumentain this story, he probably will not even know that that happened. And did I blame him then for that happening? No. As at that time, Olumentin was big. Yahuse was ready. It was the rave of the moment. So if I take an offense at that time, I would probably be doing myself a disservice. Because this is Olumentin. Years down the line, the same Olumentin where I couldn't see backstage had come to my show to perform for me free of charge. Do you understand me? Years down the line, he's come to my show to perform free of charge. But at one point in time, I couldn't approach him backstage. I remember when would they go Lagbaja Motherland? You know, for you know, some of the you mentioned Jedi earlier.
Yeah.
Jedi.
Yes.
And a lot of people, when they see me, they could only relate with my story from the point of meeting AY. You know, they probably relate with my story from the point of meeting AY. They don't even know, say, na Jedi, na introduced me to AY. Do you understand? So I owe a lot of my success story to Jedi.
Meanwhile, Jedi and AY, they say Ali Baba BQ that year.
BQ.
AY was Ali's PA, and him and Jedi used to stay in where AY they report Jedi give me that year. Say Jedi they snore. AY report Jedi give me say Jedi they if I give you this gist, I can't tell you why I say this thing when they talk no good. Or I go they yap the guy. Jedi such a nice guy. Jedi say
no. Jedi is one of the nicest comedians in Nigeria. One of the nicest person.
Say Jedi in snoring get different grade. You know, I call me. My
won't be that. Jedi, I owe him so much. I owe him so much.
Now, so me and Jedi go do one event for London. No, me and Jedi and my son, my firstborn, Ayo, we can't share one room. Baba, now night vigil me and Ayo do. As in, Jedi snoring, no matter if you like, drink 20 Budweiser, drink one whole Hennessy on top of him, can't smoke 20 Igbo, you know if you sleep. After a while, we can't sit down. Me and my people, we sit down like this, they look Jedi. We're going to say, maybe we go wake him. So that if we sit down like 2 hours, no, we use that 2 hours, take sleep. Baba, we know if we sleep. Baba.
But the truth is, Jedi is a nice person.
We enter a bus, so double-decker bus. We sit down for top. So because the bus is full, one seat they front. So Jedi goes sit down for front. Me and my son can't see space for middle. We can't sit down for middle. From where we did for middle, Jedi sleep off. If they snore, we dey hear. People they look us, no people na that guy follow come. We do like say we don't know Jedi. Baba, now I come back Lagos. Now I go meet AY. Say AY no vex. So Jedi na the nicest guy. That show where I go do for London, Jedi give me the show. Nothing concern me before. I just they go before Jedi say no, come on. He's the nicest guy in the world. But see that snoring. That Jedi snoring. Hey.
Baba, you know.
And they try for boss. Jedi just doze off. We know that the boss they enter gear on Jedi they snore.
Baba, no, but the truth is this.
Love you,
sometimes, because
Comedy Jedi, follow him on Instagram. Comedy Jedi, I dey hear you.
You know, sometimes, because like I told somebody, I say sometimes, because we don't talk about the good that people do a lot, that is why we see a lot of bad things on social media about people, because the truth are hidden. And I use this your platform to appreciate Jedi for what I am today. If not be, in fact, the situation where make me meet Jedi. If I tell you the story, Now the freeze, I need to see your face. Man, I'll give you this gist.
Oh yeah, give me.
I need to see your
I
face.
stand up, go get water.
I need to see your face.
I remember
Now,
this. Me and that my son will never see for 7 years. If you watch this video, you go remember that. I said, Papa, we do night vigil. Now, so me and my pikin start. I said, after a point, I don't feel sleep. Now my pikin just tell me, say, Daddy, you too, you can't sleep, Abi. I say, we come sit down, come begin the strategy. I say, she may will go wake up, will go beg and say, Jedi. Since you don't sleep, they come 4 hours.
And that time, not be now where would they go UK, where we'll go get apartments and all those stuff.
Jedi, Baba, we love
you. Know that time. You know that time.
About Jedi, Mo Hela.
Okay. Now, let me give you the story of how I met Jedi. One day after I met Emeka Smith, Emeka told me, Emeka told me say that they do one show for their church. Now so that day I no get money, and I did Ebutemeta that day. Now so I trek from Ebutemeta, the place where they call McCollum Street from Ebutemeta, trek through Bonu Way to Abamakoli Way, through Abamakoli Way to Bonu Way to Onyigbo, to Costain, through Nigerian breweries to Jimo Dutola to Coca. That's why I trek camp go reach Aguda, Thomas Anima Show. I got there. The palm where I wear that day, the palm was not palmy. Because the palm slippers, but the slippers not come on, so it remain only palm. So as I reached there, Emeka come carry me, go meet the other guys and where they organize the show together. Cause say, now the guy where I tell you now be this. Say the guy funny where me just did this show. One of them come look me, their leader, and so he look me from head to toe. And so he say, Emeka now, I beg now, this thing no fit climb our water now. Oh boy. This thing where they tell you, I look my life, I say which kind of it is. You know. But long story short, so Bereko, so. Do you know that church? So now be the drummer for the church.
Hey.
So
they don't bring so enter inside this.
I say so now they drum for the church, now they coordinate the choir for the church. After I reach there, where they come talk, say I know fi perform, say I know fi climb their altar the way I dress. And guess who the guest comedian they were waiting for? They were waiting for Jedi and Shedi Baba. Those two were the guest comedians they were waiting for.
Shedi Baba of that year. Where is Shedi Baba? He's not. I hear he's not okay now.
He's not mentally okay, but you know the guy get one time where one guy they call me, I will send them money. At a point, the harassment won't too much. That's why I run.
Where is Shedi? Oh, he came to look for me one time in Cool FM. You know,
I say, as now they tell you now, I say,
no, they okay again.
I said, now they tell you now. One day I just go to Club 38 now, so Shedi see me. That's why he begin shout for my head, begin push me. This one. After we make una, nothing the guy not tell me finish. One guy can't call me. He say the guy no day mentally okay. I was sending money at some point. At the embarrassment and the disturbance were too much. That's why I run. So while they were waiting for Jedi and Shedi Baba and that show, the other performances don't go. Space can't in between the show, and those guys didn't want to go on stage. That was how so now suggested to them that while you are waiting for this person, make this boy just climb stage, make it perform. Now so they just say, okay, make I fill up the show. As I climb stage, they perform. Baba, I get like 4 standing ovation in between my performances. At that time, Jedi don't go enter the hall. By the time I go say, thank you very much. My name is Seyi Easy. That be my stage name that time. As I said, my name is Seyi Easy. Now so Jedi run enter stage. Now so Jedi hold my hand. Say, man, this is a raw talent that is waiting to explode in this country. This guy is going to go places. This guy is going to do. Do you know that when we finish that show, even the guys that invited Jedi, when we call they go towards the car, I was the one that Jedi was talking with. Those guys, they waka follow us for back. Now Jedi can't change my name from Seyi Easy to Seyi Law.
Show that they hear history.
Jedi, na name me Seyi Law out of mistake. And that same Jedi, now I change Emeka Smith's name from MC Doggy to Emeka Smith.
Emeka Smith better. Which one be MC Doggy? And
now MC Doggy Emeka they be here before now. You know say talk, he get long neck, he belly.
He can't look like Hugo Sabi do the thing. Hey. Emeka, where Emeka said? I never seen her like 10 years.
Emeka is in the UK, and it's shortly between UK and Ireland, Dublin. His family, they are in Dublin, and you know the funny thing with me and Emeka's story. After the first place I performed as a comedian for the first time at Redeemed Christian Church of God, New Life Parish in Atipori, some lady saw me in that place and invited me to her church to come and perform. When I got to her church to perform, that's why I see Emeka Smith was the MC. He was MC Doggy there. He introduced me to perform. After my performance, the guy said, man, he said, Baba, you don't hear this place. Come, more MC this event together. That was how me and Emeka became close. And so we started to the waka together. And how Emeka became a UK citizen today. That time when I dey waka with AY, people they talk say they do AY boy, they do boy for AY, they wash car for AY. But I was learning the ropes. I learned to register a company, I learned to do invoicing and all those stuff. When Emeka was going to get his first visa, now my company had to do the letter, said that he was an associate comedian in my company. Now so Emeka to get his first visa to the UK. From then I ain't get Dublin visa. Now so he take me to wife for Dublin. And so Emeka to become citizen today. So
you guys are hearing entertainment stories. Now, let me say something.
Hold on, Mr. Daddy Freeze, before you continue. You know, sometimes people go look us for the industry. I feel small too now, but sometimes we don't want to blow our trumpets. I can tell you categorically for a fact, he's Daniel's first visa out of Nigeria. Now my show, and I give her a first visa. Adekunle Gold's first visa out of Nigeria. Now my show for Dublin give her my first visa. If you call her cap, if you call her everything, now my story, if you change out.
What I wanted to say is, can you see how Seyi Law is talking about his colleagues? Today, Seyi Law has talked about Jedi, AY, Soso Soberekon. Is this the way Idris was talking about his own colleagues? That is my point. Seyi Law is here giving kudos to everybody, mentioning them when they were in places. He did not talk down on Soso, say Soso today, now ordinary. He talked about the evolution of the industry. Idris needs to learn from this, in my humble opinion. Only you go sit down, you go run down this person, you go run down this person, you go run down this person. Like say now you be the number one. The last time I remember Idris had a hit was in 2003 or 2004. Nigeria Jaga Jaga. 2003 stroke 2004. And that's the only hit I remember him having. And you are there running down Burna Boy. You don't understand that Burna Boy...
People that you should collaborate with. Somebody like Nice, for example, at one point in time in this industry, Nice was the everything. For Nice to turn down an Etisalat contract. Nice turned down, you remember, Nice turned down Etisalat contract that they later gave to Banky W. When Banky W did that 080 Niger for Life. Yes, I don't know if you remember. Nice was the person that they were supposed to make the ambassador then. But Nice was so big, every brand was using Nice. He couldn't afford to tie himself down to a brand. At some point, as that Nice big reach, when it looked like things were not working, Nice collaborated with a Davido to do Living Things remix. You cannot run down the next generation because you are no longer
was running down his own generation and the next generation, picking a favorite between, you know that Burna Boy and Davido are at war. I am close to David. David is someone I can pick my phone and call and talk to. But I know David and Burna have friction. So when I go in the middle, I go in the middle like an elder. I love Burna. I love his music. I love David. I love his music. I love David as a person. But I've got to be careful. I cannot just jump into Davido's side. I did this thing with D'banj and Don Jazzy 15 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago. It did not end well. And I learned my lesson. Idris is supposed to be 50 this year or 49 or something. You cannot, because, okay, Burna Boy said Nigeria did not help him. For like whatever it is he said, we must recognize Burna. As of today, Burna Boy is one of the biggest exports. You know who P. Diddy be? Burna Boy, they go visit P. Diddy for house. P. Diddy, they wait for him outside. Received him like
that is freezer. Why we might have an issue?
And then you said what he said was stupid. How can you use the word stupid on another person when no offend you? You don't go around the talk. You don't come finally tassy and publicly. You can't vex saying tassy your health. Oh, Burna was wrong. Burna should never have taken a shot at Idris's health. But bro, if you respect yourself, and I put this comment on Tunde Ednon's page, if you respect yourself, you will be respected. The younger generation will respect you.
That the freezer, you see, one of the things is this.
Idris said good about D1 and Tetula. Since Seyi has been on my life, mention one person Seyi said bad about. That's what we are talking about.
If we even look at it,
was what Idris said about Two-Face, was it right?
That the freezer,
you see, I grew up with Bolaho. I forgot what his name is. See what he wrote about Idris. Say Idris don't threaten him before. Idris Sidon talk say waiting they give 50 cents they're supposed to give him. Why rude boy attack him? Let me tell you something.
That the freeze hold on.
Plantation boys. Sorry, Seyi, I won't end. And after this, I'm going to talk again. You will end. What plantation boys? P Square, Mo Hits, Two-Face did Idris no do one for this industry. Mo, tell ourselves the truth.
Now that
P Square, now him bring that Michael Jackson vibe where women go they watch and show they faint, they go carry them, go outside, go pour them water. P Square took the fan love to another level. We must give it to them. You can't. Now you gather them together. Now you hire producer for them. Now you give them record label. You can't sit down, decide to talk. Come on, bro.
That the freezer. You know there are a lot of things we can criticize about Idris. You understand? It doesn't mean that this new generation have not also made mistakes that at some point we judge them. You understand? But it's just the approach that Idris gives to it. Now we they get issue with. Now on the Burna Boy issue, when that news first broke and he said nobody in Nigeria supported him.
So hold on. They say Olympic torch. Idris was a legend. Sasha carry Olympic torch. Yor carry Olympic torch. Banky W carry Olympic torch.
You know, the way Idris goes about it, may probably be the thing we not agree with. You understand? it's not as if we all agree with what Burna Boy said. And once you're a younger person, don't grow, reach a certain stage.
I disagree with you. Idris did not pay any what was the sacrifice? Saying 550 cents. Is that what brought Nigerian music? Is that what brought Burna Boy to the level where he is? That brought Whiskey to the level where he is? Bro, please. You know politics. You don't know this industry. I know these people reach their house. Don't tell me that. What was the ultimate sacrifice? Saying go fight, saying spoil events where 50 cents no fit go Benin, where 50 cents no fit go Abuja, go perform. That's the ultimate price. No, they tell ourselves true, please.
Daddy Freeze, I don't mention some people for this industry as we talk. And when Burna Boy said nobody helped him in the industry, I remember one time MTN did an event in 2010. It was Who Rocks the Moon. 2011. Who Rocks the Moon. It was an event that MTN did with Mohit. And we toured 10 cities. It was MTN at 10. We toured 10 cities. I was the MC, Mohit were the main guys. And I remember when we went to Port Harcourt, Burna Boy came to perform, came to hustle to perform. Now me introduced Burna Boy. When I introduced him, come stage, they gave him 5 minutes. After a while, people were enjoying him, but the host of the show, they said the time don't go. Man, I start to bring up the Mohit crew to perform. So I had to cut Burna Boy's performance. Years down the line, somebody say, this year, they talk about Burna Boy. Person, we don't want me Burna Boy progress. Maybe Burna Boy don't big pass. I remember I sitting pursue Burna Boy come off from stage. These are people talking from ignorance of not understanding how show business and show flows work. You understand? And so when we see people talk from the place of ignorance, you understand, it is our duty sometimes to correct them. But when your younger brother don't reach one stage, correct him with cane, you talk with him. That was where Idris, in my opinion, that was where he failed. You understand? If he was going to address the Burna